Hello guys, this is Annaniki and welcome back to my world. Today we will be getting very nice and intimate. That's why I got the close-up here going on. I will be sharing with you my story and my experience about being an NFL cheerleader. Before I begin anything, I want to say that the organization did gift me amazing moments and life experiences that I will not have experienced otherwise. So yes, thank you so much for that. This video and anything that I may say, I want to make sure that it is clear that that was my experience. I am not speaking for anybody else, but I do want to say my piece. Let's begin from the root. So how did I find out about auditions? Who did I go with? What was I wearing? I found out about auditions because two girls that I used to go to high school with had auditioned the year before. I saw these girls doing amazing things. I saw them traveling. I saw them, performing in games. And as an Italian child growing up, we did not have cheerleaders. So it was always kind of a dream of mine as well to be named a cheerleader. For many of you who don't know, we're dancers. So that's what we do. We dance. Everybody on the team is pretty much, a trained dancer. But yes, I went to auditions. I live in Miami. Auditions were in Davie. As soon as I got there, I was like, what the heck? I saw so many women. There are so many beautiful women. I might say I have never seen so many beautiful women in one place. The best thing about this experience, I will tell you, it is the girls. I know some people have horror stories with cheerleaders, but I had the best experience. I found sisters for life, to say the least. I found the best girls. They gave me such a great support system during auditions and even while I was on the team, although some people might be shady. Auditions, they start this way. So there's several rounds. In the first round, it's kind of a freestyle kind of thing. Obviously, this section of the audition is based on your personality and your charisma, how you perform, and let's not sugarcoat it, how you look, because I did that, I passed, it was awesome. The second part, you perform a choreography that you had previously learned the day before. Mind you, this is a process in which I learned how to do my hair, my makeup. I did not know how to do my makeup full out like that. I did not know how to do my hair full out like that. Well, I'm not oblivious to the fact that I had to, pimp her up, but I will tell you, I did not know the extent to which they take this appearance thing in this industry. To the core, I did not know. I imagined. Yeah? So long story short, I made it to finals. It was freaking awesome. I cried. It was really emotional. But me, a foreigner, not knowing the process really, because I hadn't talked to anybody about it, I did not know that after you made it through all those rounds, after you made it from the finals into the team, you actually did not make it to the actual team. We start
training camp.
Yeah, training camp, training camp feels like you're... I'm gonna go wash my hands. Anywho, throughout that time, basically you're training with the cheerleaders from the year before, which we call veterans. You're dancing with them, you're learning a heck lot of choreographies that you're supposed to perform. Everything was fine until I started to be sort of picked on. I don't know how to say this. Yeah, I started getting kind of picked on for my weight. First of all, I was getting called in usually to just be told that I needed to go on a diet, that I needed to tone up, blah, blah, blah. Mind you, at this point, I am 5'3", and at this point, I was probably on 114, and now I'm on 127. I was definitely already the skinniest I had ever been in my life. It started getting to me the fact that I just couldn't get my body where they wanted it to be, and I understood. I had to understand, I was living a dream. I was basically performing with all of these amazing women in front of so many people. The little girl in me was like, yay, you made it! But psychologically, it wasn't the best situation. After afterwards, I started getting picked on for other things by our coach. So I obviously will not name anybody here, but this coach, I had never really had somebody take such an interest with my dancing throughout my life, since I had been in and out of dance my whole life. I love to dance, but I was never the kind of girl that I stuck through it, did a bunch of different sports throughout my life. I tried a bunch of different things. So yes, this coach at the beginning was there motivating me, telling me you can do it, yada yada yada. I believed her. And in no way I want to say that criticism is not allowed, because you're my coach, that's exactly what I expect, okay? But when we take it from that to public humiliation, we're not talking about the same thing. So yeah, she started picking on me pretty freaking bad, and it started getting to me. Sometimes we would have these practices with other people. So basically we would do events and that sort of stuff, and she would be, you know, on the microphone kind of saying like, oh, you over there, you over there. She would scream in front of everyone. So this isn't even like me and my team in practice. This is in front of actual people. I'm in uniform, mind you. And everybody was kind of like, to the point that I had people coming up to me after saying, did she just do that? Like, why would she do that to you? And that's when I started to realize that it wasn't even much about me. It was that she had picked me to be the example for everybody else. She was using me to assert her power over the team and over everybody else. It started getting cliquey. The coach picked who she liked the most, and those people, no matter how many mistakes, right now I'm not gonna call out people, you know, but I would see, and not only me, but other people would see these favorites make awful mistakes, and she wouldn't say anything. I was waiting for it to be over, but I didn't want to quit. One other thing that I will say that it's a complete misconception is that they pay you for a part-time job, right? So they're paying us for a part-time job, but this job is not part-time in any freaking way, and I will attest to that. You have to go to practice every day in full hair and makeup. I'm talking full hair and makeup. I don't even want to mention the pay compared to the football players, because obviously it's ridiculous. And for the amount of work that is asked from us, these girls are getting exploited. I said it. If you were to read our contracts, basically throughout the games, you have to move with your group. Mind you, you're in heels. So you have to run from the other way. You have to take the longest route to the other corner of the stadium, because you cannot be seen by the football players. What is the reason, you may ask? Oh my goodness, thank you for asking. It's because we would distract them. Anywho, on game day, you have to get there before, right? We have to already arrive in full hair and makeup. So this means that you're basically getting up at 5 a.m. in the morning. You get there, you have to practice. They make you practice full the freak out. So you're sweating already, then you have little to no time to get ready again, you know, to touch up and be ready for appearances. Appearances are basically, I don't know if you've ever been to the stadium, but you see the girls, the cheerleaders, they're hanging around taking pictures with people. Yeah, that's what we do. We have little to no time to change in between this transitions, and then we have the actual game, which is fine because that's the job. But all of these other implications just didn't sit right with me, because I felt like it wasn't right. You know when you just feel in your gut like, I'm being used. Anyway, the best thing that is offered by this process is the sisterhood, at least for me. Some people are shady, but I did meet awesome girls who made my life amazing on the team. I confided in them. We stuck it through together. With that said, I know that many things did not sit right with a lot of the girls, but how do you give up so easily on your dream? Another topic that I want to go on is that many girls join this team because they think it will be a stepping stone towards something else. It ends up not being that way. I met some girls on the team who had been there for 5 or 6 years, and outside of that, there was nothing really going for them. They did not have any career path going on. They just were so focused and were giving all of themselves into this thing that just didn't repay them the way that they should be repaid. All of the girls on the team worked so hard. There was not one girl that I met, whether I liked her or not, that did not work really freaking hard. So yeah. Dang, I feel better. I feel like I needed to let that off my chest all at once. Anyhow, my experience is over. Everything is falling into place for me career-wise, and my life is looking brighter than ever. I am also really glad that some of the girls that were on the team with me, that I care for so very much, had the guts to get up and leave onto bigger and better things. To my sisters, if you're watching this, it's not personal. I love you so much. That is my story. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos. I definitely love doing this, and I want to keep doing it, and I want to share my world with you, and hopefully you'll make me part of your world as well. That is all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!